right, so this one's going to be on the 10 C's of survivability in one small little container. Now this is just a grab and go. So anyways, let's get started. 10 C's were designed by Dave Canterbury to make sure that if you ever had to spend an inconvenient night in the woods, that you're going to need 10 items that aren't easily recreatable in the wild. So here's the first one. Is going to be a container. All right. Now this is in no necessary order. He does have an order, the top 5 and then the secondary 5, but it's irrelevant for right now. First one, you need something to boil water in. So we get a container, right? The next one's going to be cover. This is a space emergency blanket, so you can either wrap up in it or you can go ahead and make a tarp out of it. It's 5x7, folds out pretty well, pretty durable, believe it or not. Next one, we're going to have some candling, or they call it candling. It's just going to be a flashlight. So in this case, I've got a piece of plastic here covering up the battery. So in case it accidentally gets depressed, make sure you remove it before you go ahead and turn it on. Next one's going to be combustion. So there's a couple of things, and there's reoccurring themes. You'll find some of the things are going to be reoccurring, like combustion. I've got several ways, but the big lighter first, and then ferrocerium rod next. Then you're going to want a cutting tool of some sort, right? Something to cut. It's hard to make this stuff in the wild, so have one of these is handy. Next thing is some Bankline. This is number 36 by chance, so breaks down into 12, 24, 36, 3 strands. Should be enough to get you through, right? And then there's going to be cotton of some sort, preferably a cotton shamag like this, or some sort of cotton bandana, but this will work in a pinch. I also put a couple of fresh naps in there because you got to wipe your butt. But then there's also some alcohol preps in there too, so that actually works as a dual thing. You got fire starter with it, which is the main primary reason, but then I guess you can clean an abrasion if you wanted. Now, getting on to the next couple of C's is the cargo tape that I have here. It's just going to be that black Gorilla tape, really, really good. I just got about 2 inches on here, and it's maybe about 8 foot long. So anyways, there's that. There's a compass on here. I don't necessarily care for button compasses, but this one, no doubt, actually still works. So because of that, I'm going to keep it counted. I'm going to count it as a compass. And then there's what Dave calls a canvas needle. In this case, it's just a sewing needle with some thread. And then there is some strike anywhere matches inside here. This has got a little whistle. You hear that P inside there. That makes it great for signaling and rescue. Anyway, so this will get you through an inconvenient night of camping, and that was what it was designed for, and it weighs less than a pound. So there it is, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Tony Too Tough. Get out in the woods. Now go on now. Again.